it truly is uh, just a beautiful thing to do. And of course, being a dancer as I have been all my life, the expression through the arts, speaks to us in so many ways that we don't actually really need words all the time. And sometimes, the photography, the picture, the movement can express things so much
Absolutely.
better and deeper from the heart.
Mhm.
And so that's a really exciting, right? Really exciting news today. And I know that that is going to continue on. We are actually doing a project together that we're
Mhm.
calling the Voices Project. And this is another thing that, when we have met and we start talking and we're connected because we have the same heart and some of the same visions and pathways to get to where
Yes.
on our mission. I truly believe that this is my mission right now, and that is to um, take some of the participants in some of our classes and invite them to not only to continue to take classes and to heal through them and but to also have it culminate in an end presentation or production of music, drama, dance, and then, but we're also going to bring in the photography, the artwork of your project and some others. I'd love to have some other organizations and individuals join us for fine art and things like that. So we're working on this project together, and I
Mhm.
again believing that collaboration is the thing these days. If I you know, we it's a mutual benefit to work together. And if we
Yes.
have the same sorts of visions and ideas, and why not work together with each other? I can help you promote what you're doing. And in the meanwhile, it raises so much greater awareness if we can come together. I've always been like that. I could never understand, and I've been was in business for a long time, ever since I was like 21 years old. And I could never understand, especially in the dance world, in the arts world, it is competitive, but I could never understand why don't we just work together? It's so much better, it's so much easier. And so we're working towards this right now. We're kind of in an information distributing point where we're trying to let other providers know and find some clients that might be interested in participating in this. And it will be in a way that is not so I don't know, the word that I'm thinking of is invasive. I don't know if that's the right word, but it's not it won't be a literal production that will really make people feel too uncomfortable or trigger
Mhm.
people, I guess is the
Mhm.
word I'm saying. But we're trying to get the word out right
Mhm.
now to get participants and also doing some fundraising for it. So we have an upcoming tea party that we're doing as one of our
Yes.
fundraisers. And Heather is actually going to be there with her photography book. So they'll be available there for anybody to purchase and take a look at. That's Saturday, May 17th in Coopersburg at Jacqueline's on Main at what was it, 12 to 2. I'm going to put all that information below. And Heather, I'll link all of your information below in the description as well. So we're moving. Sometimes we feel like we can't do enough, but we are. We're taking
Yes.
steps. And I just want to jump right in and just let's go, let's go, let's go. And sometimes I have to hold myself back and just, we got to do this first, this for next. And so I'm so excited to be able to work with you with your project and to be able to get you more visibility and more connections really as well. But the bottom line is I truly believe this, my whole heart, that through these projects, we will see our clients and individuals and groups really heal
Yeah.
deeply. And I believe that's the time that we're in these days. It is
Yes.
time for us all to heal, and including myself. And we saw that in the Care for the Caregivers Day,
Mm,
including us. It is time for the world to heal. And I just, call me whatever, optimist, what dreamer. I just believe that if each one of us would focus on healing ourselves, the
mm,
world would be healed. And it
mm,
seems so simple, doesn't it? But we know how it is. But I really believe that and I'm at an age now where I know, like, there's more behind me than there is in front of me. And I want to go out with finishing my mission. And I
mhm.
believe that this is the mission now for me, and to be bringing as many people with me as I possibly can. So anyway, I'm so
Ah, I
excited.
love it. I am excited too. And I think just to affirm what you're saying and how much I agree with it. If anybody that knows me knows that one thing I talk about a lot is the concept of bearing witness. I think that bearing witness is what you're describing right here. So bearing witness is the idea of to testifying to. So someone is giving a testimony and someone else is listening and entering in. And what I love about the concept of bearing witness is it's not just listening, it's engaging. You're entering your heart and your mind with material of somebody else using their voice, somebody else's expression. And similar to the Voices of Survivors project with the photography, what we found is that it's healing both for the participant as other people bear witness and as they expressed their voice, but it's healing for the ones who are doing the bearing witness. Like they are talking about how they're moved and they're impacted. And so for you, Donna, like you're giving this opportunity for people that have some type of history that they say, I consider myself a survivor. I kind of like that idea of movement as a form of expression. And they have a place for them to give voice through movement.
Mhm.
And then if people are just curious about that by participating in the tea and helping to fundraise this, by coming to the eventual event where there will be a production or performance, if you will. I don't know if that's the right word to use.
Mhm.
They will be impacted. There will be healing that comes as they bear witness to somebody else's story. Oh, there's a woman, Sandra Bloom, who is a trauma pioneer, trauma expert. And she said years ago, I think in the 1990s, she said, this is the most potent form of healing, the concept of bearing witness. I believe we need it now more than ever before. This bearing witness, being witnessed and bearing witness. And you're providing another opportunity for that to happen.
Mm.